Well, hello, besties. My muckness and newness. See what I did there? I'm educating myself. So, how do I look like? How do I look like? I look like Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. I've been thinking about what I should do for Christmas. And I wanted to treat myself, and I'm gonna treat like 3 different fandoms today as well. So, a lot of treats, a lot of them. And it's no other than Love Poem from Kingdom. Now, I've looked up Kingdom and Queendom and what it actually is, how it works, and oh boy, we will have a lot of work in January and February, so brace yourself. But I wanted to start strong, so as the biggest gift for Christmas, I'm giving you Love Poem by 3 fantastic singers from 3 amazing bands. Let's get into it. So if you are interested in everything singing and music related and you would like me to react to more of your favorite groups and soloists, please don't forget to subscribe. Now, if you would like to hear me singing, I created my second music channel where I covered Mamamoo, I covered Ailey. So please don't forget to check it out. It's gonna be linked down in the description along with my webpage. So if you've ever wanted to work with me on your voice or you would like to start singing, then definitely head there, check out all the information, and if you would have any further questions, then shoot me an email. Currently, half of my clubs, so half of my students are stays. Literally you guys are so incredibly talented and motivated, and by the way, I know I might listen to 60 minutes, but we usually spend another whole hour just talking about everything, Stray Kids, everything, various fandoms connected, BTOB, everything that's new on the scene. So hey, come be bestie with me, and we're gonna learn singing along the way. I mean, that's a good deal. And now, without any further ado, and please pardon me if I'm gonna mispronounce some names, I'm gonna make my best effort. So Jongho, Seungmin, and Eunkwang, and their cover of the iconic IU song Love Poem. Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna scoop myself to the side so we can see them properly. Let's go.
누구를 위해 누군가 기도하고 있나 봐. 숨죽였을 사람 시간.
Oh, beautiful.
낮게 들리는 듯해.
So if I'm not mistaken, this was Eunkwang. And the way he opened this performance, freaking breathtaking. Okay, well, first of all, I love when there is a lot of dynamics within the song, and he's already creating a perfect start to a performance like this. He started very soft. It is almost on the brink of being literally whispering, but there's still clean tone coming through, so there's not a lot of air actually coming through, but the tone, it's so toned down, the volume is so low, but still clean tone. Pretty difficult to do, first of all. Second of all, there was this with a very, very light tone, it's hard to create a vibrato, and he still did it, and it was so almost like tear-jerking. A beautiful intro. Beautiful intro.
선명히 날아가 늦지 않게 자리에 닿기를.
Oh, gorgeous harmony. It's our baby.
아주 잠시만
gonna cry. Are you serious? I didn't know it's gonna be. Oh my god. I was like, Christmas, guys. You know what? No, this is an emotional Christmas miracle. I'm sorry for emotional Christmas video. I didn't count on this. I did not. I promise I did not count on this. Oh my god, that's so gorgeous. So first of all, sir, Mr. Eunkwang, I have never reacted to him before. I have never reacted to BTOB yet. There's a lot of blend, but this man is incredible. Absolutely incredible. I'm gonna go at the very end of the video and pinpoint my highlights because, oh my god. But he has a gorgeous harmony with Jongho, a gorgeous one. I really have to say that their voices go incredibly together, incredibly. But then Seungmin just layered on top of them with that a much stronger, like more piercing tone, which is set a little higher. Oh my god, we don't get this so often. We don't get gorgeous male voices in such a beautiful harmony. And I am like, I will try to stop as least as possible, of course, just so I can deliver you this video, you know what I mean. But definitely, we're gonna go through everything together again. Very obviously very live because you can hear their breath, you can hear the SFs, you know, right? So this is very obviously very raw vocals. This man has gorgeous tone quality. I love his vibrato. I absolutely love his vibrato.
할 말을 잃어 고요한 마음에 기억처럼 들려오는 목소리
Did you see the opener? It was like hoo-doo-ha, but up to the cheeks. Ah, so bright and gorgeous. Technically, absolutely fantastic. So nailed down. He did it twice now. So he's a great belter. And he did it within the harmony and solo. So I'm great that he got to showcase it twice. Seungmin, my absolute boy. I love that he is going in the harmony along with Eunkwang and the way they're developing that higher tone. So they fixed it on a very thin and just add a tiny bit of a weight to the end of the phrase.
지켜봐 나를 난 절대 singing till the end 멈추지 않아 이 노래 고개를 들어 바라봐 고개를
see what happens when we just let them sing. God, they're going with their full voices as well. You can hear every power that they have in their voice. They don't have to limit themselves. They don't have to thin up their voices. They're not singing too high for their register. They're just exactly where they need to be. I am genuinely shocked. Like, I have not, absolutely no. I have not expected this at all. But we're gonna go through it one more time. I'm gonna be stopping much more, so I hope it's not gonna go on your nerves way too much. But I am like, oh my God. First of all, I am so incredibly thankful that they let them sing in the register that is most natural for them. Most of the high tones were belts. Some of them were in their mix, of course, but they were still sounding very natural, very full, very well connected to their chest voices. There's been a couple of times where they got to beautifully open their voice and just let that resonation and the heavy low vibrato just run free. I am so thankful for this because we got 3 very talented singers. Don't get me wrong, all of them very, very talented, but there is so obvious who's been singing for how long, not just from the technical point of view, but for example, it's so obvious that Eunkwang's been singing for some time. And now I'm just so tempted to just go and listen to everything from BTOB. Help me. I need to save it for you guys. But the way he was looking at them, that's how you know. Every time he's been singing with either Seungmin or Jongho, he was looking straight at them, leading them, helping, like almost ensuring them. It's a very typical thing to do between musicians. The more senior musicians always do try to make the younger musicians singers between each other, but it can be also like guitarists. It doesn't matter. Like, ensure them and just make them feel safe and support them in what they do on the stage, but just directly connecting with them. So every time you're singing with somebody, look at them, position their body towards them. It's the best thing to do, especially when you're singing as a group or you're singing as couple of singers that, because I don't think they've been singing too much together before, right? I think this is like their only solo performance where they're all 3 together. And the way he was holding that communication, that was absolutely outstanding. He was also ad-libbing every time others were singing. Like every time Seungmin was singing, like Eunkwang was literally singing with him, which is just such a papa mode, which I also do, like with my mama bear mode, when my singers or any singer that I watch on my videos, when they are singing something, I just like, I go with them, I breathe with them. He was doing exactly that. Such a caring soul. Out of the absolutely outstanding performance he just pulled right there. And Jongho completely shocked me with the way he opened that mix into those wide, beautiful, bright upper tones that had still very warm twang. He wasn't going in that like a rock, like kind of twang, but more like so still beautifully colored from the chest voice. Very, very nice. And Seungmin, I'm just so proud. I'm just so freaking proud. He was so confident, and it's hard to be confident around, you know, around people who's been just the best in the industry, and he was really standing his ground. His voice was absolutely coming through. And what I really like is that in sections where he I'm sorry, I cannot speak now. I cannot speak. So in sections where he was supposed to lead, he really went full in, clean tone, piercing one, very commanding in front. But in the places where he went with a harmony with somebody, he perfectly matched their energy. So he was not overpowering them, which is usually a thing that younger singers are gonna do, especially in harmonies. They're gonna unintentionally overpower. He did so well. So when he went in a harmony with Eunkwang, he was so very slow opening into a tiny amount of vibrato. Okay, I'm gonna stop blabbering, but I could talk about this performance for 2 hours. I just want you to know that. Let's replay. Let's stop again. When I'm emotionally touched, I talk a lot, so I'm sorry. I am genuinely swept away by this performance though.
누구를 위해 누군가 기도하고 있나 봐.
So soft.
숨죽여 쓴 사랑 시가 낮게 들리는 듯해.
One very important thing outside of this beautiful human being, it's very hard to sing so clean with a clean tone on such a low volume without going too airy. And his tone is so clean. But second of all, every time they move the microphone away from their mouth, it actually has an impact. Every time they breathe or they pronounce a certain like p, s, t, it's audible. It means it's completely raw. It's completely raw.
너에게로 선명히 날아가 늦지 않게 자리에.
The communication is outstanding.
I'll be there 홀로 걷는 너의 뒤에 singing till the end.
So this was the situation. Look at them. They are looking at each other. They're going in a harmony. Direct communication between them. Well, basically, Seungmin is focusing on his solo because even though they're singing in the background, it's his time to lead forward with his voice.
그치지 않을 이 노래 아주 잠시만 귀 기울여봐.
These openers, absolutely stunning. Haven't heard such well done openers for some time. They were beautiful because there was a switch and the switch was opened into full value note. Gorgeous. And immediately looked at each other. Very good.
널 위해 부를게. 또 한 번 너의 세상에.
He's such a beautiful color.
별이 지고 있나 봐.
I love his like a deep vibrato. You can also see it. I know that this is quite translucent. Definitely go and watch the original as well because I had to do it this translucent. Sorry for that. But if you watch this part, you can actually see him creating the vibrato there.
숨죽여 삼킨 눈물이 여기 흐르는 듯해. 할 말을 잃어 고요한 마음에 기억처럼 들려오는 목소리.
This look at him. This is a well freaking done opener. That is so stunningly opened. He's going a lot in his cheeks, but he's keeping his twang still quite warm. We're gonna hear it again when he's gonna belt on his own. But even here, even as a part of the harmony, that belt blew me away.
I'll be there 홀로 걷는 너
So was the difference. So right now, Seungmin went with Eunkwang, and he really made sure that together they're gonna go. His voice is not gonna be leading or piercing. So it was slow opener, like a slow development of the phrase. So basically, from a very thin, well-fixed to developed, a little bit more substantial ending of the phrase, which is stylistically so incredibly gorgeous. I don't even know who to focus on. Honestly, Jongho is a special kind of breed of a belter. That man is a beast, and Eunkwang is approaching his higher tones, probably the most technical out of all of them, which his technique is like insane. Like he is very, very precise and took to a level of it's very hard to achieve, like long years of experience, self-study. But Jongho and Seungmin, they're just really, they stepped it up and showed us how good of a singers they actually are. It's really well done. Their builds are just technically absolutely perfect, and the heavy vibrato at the very end is just a proof that if you let people sing in the registers that are most natural for them, the result is just stunning. Gorgeous. Wow. I still can't. I would love to watch it one more time. But this video would be like 3 hours long. I would love to just watch it again, and just tell you even more about this. But just know that you swept me away with this performance. I knew it's gonna be like fun because you have like 3 great, amazing singers from 3 great bands. In most of the bands, they are rarely singing in their most natural registers. A lot of times, men are kind of pulled into their very upper mix, or in places where they have to thin their voice a lot, and they absolutely didn't have to do it right here. And I felt like they were having the best time, and now I just cannot wait. Like, I love my Stray Kids, and now I just cannot wait to check ATEEZ and BTOB as well. So write me your favorite ATEEZ live performances, BTOB live performances. You can also write me down some Kingdom performances from everybody, from Stray Kids, or solos from these 3 gentlemen, and more of the other gentlemen. Give me gentlemen. Give me harmonies like this. I gotta stop now because this video will be literally 3 hours long, but I hope that you enjoyed it with me. I really do. I hope that you're gonna have the most beautiful Christmas. So Merry Christmas to you. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe right here. Here is the video that YouTube actually recommended for you. And here is the rest of my Korean reactions. So please stay safe and healthy. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.